We have the misconception serving Yahweh is all about. We have told them that everything is going to be great. We have told them the war. We have told them that only truth and grace, by truth and grace alone. But let me explain something to you. Faith without works is dead. You can have, but if there's nothing to show for it, then your faith is dead. Truth and grace in your life, if there is no fruits of it. I'm tired of people with the misconception. I'm saved by grace. Yes, you are. Through faith. But I don't have to work for it. You sure do, but you got to show me some works behind your faith. I'm not talking about works of the flesh where you can boast, but I'm talking about works of the Spirit that will show me your faith. Show me your works, and I'll show you my faith by my works. Well, what's your works? So the promises when you see the enemy attacking me, when you see the enemy attacking my body, and I stand up and say I'm still healed because God gave me that power and that authority. When the troubles of this world come up against me, when money problems happen, when children are running amok, when wife is running amok, when all things that I can think about is falling apart, you want to see my works. My works is because I still praise Him when I get up in the morning. I still go out there and pray for folks every time I think about it. I still stand up on His words, and I'm waiting expectationally for Him to show up and show out in my life. Why? Because I know how to stand on His promises now. I don't have a misconception. I have the perfect perception. My perception is, I'm going to show you my works of faith by standing against the enemy and all that he can try to spit in my ear. I'm going to show you my works of faith when I'm patient in tribulations. When I find peace in good reports and bad reports. I'm not running to try to tell you, don't you talk bad about me. I don't care if you talk bad about me. I'm not going to run and try to defend myself every 5 minutes. I don't care. Do you know who I am? Let's get back into the scripture. He says, as if dying, yet truly alive. As if chastised, and yet not subdued. As if sorrowful, and yet always rejoicing. As if needy, and yet enriching many. As if having nothing, and possessing everything. Our mouth is open to you, O Corinthians. Our heart is enlarged. You are not narrowed. It is by your own inner selves that you are narrowed. Paul says, you're not narrowed by me or by the words that I speak. You're not narrowed by the misconception of who you are. You're narrowed by the misconception of who God has called you to be on the inside of yourself. The misconception is in you. He says this is why you have danger in your life. This is why you're in danger of falling victim to fear, to anxiety, to depressions, to troubles, to sicknesses, to sorrows, and to all the things that creep on the face of this earth. Because you have a misconception of who I am, then you really don't know who you are. Because you can never am. Oh, you'll get